Hello, thank you for having me here today. My name is Bor Yang, and I'm the Executive Director of the Vermont Human Rights Commission. I want to start off today with just a quick story. A couple of years ago, I took my mother-in-law to the doctors. She was using a cane at the time. I have a physical disability, so I use a crutch all of the time. We walked in together. The doctor came out of his office, took a look at us, and then chuckled and laughed. Then he said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened here? Oh my gosh. Who's helping who? Who drove who? How did you get here?" And I let him go on like this for a couple of minutes. And finally, I just said, "I have a disability and I drove her here. She has an appointment with you." I thought, has he never seen two people with disabilities occupy the same space before? Does he not know that someone could have a temporary or permanent disability and care for themselves or others? The answer was, of course, no. He had no frame of reference, no experience, no relationship to draw from to interpret the situation. It was entirely novel to him. He's not a bad person, not immoral or incapable of change, but he lacked understanding, and in the moment, a willingness to acknowledge his ignorance. There are a lot of good people, smart and capable people in the world with limited experiences. While this man can certainly continue to be my mother-in-law's doctor, I don't think I would choose him to represent me in decisions concerning accessibility and economic opportunities for people with disabilities, especially when there are always other competing interests. Studies have shown us that white legislators respond more to their white constituents. Mock jurors find evidence more or less credible based on skin color, and that people will favor those in their in-groups when there is a close call. And how often are our leaders making those close calls? As someone who testifies before the legislature regularly, I can tell you that decisions often come down to personal beliefs, which then drive priorities, a credibility determination of witnesses, and then ultimately votes. When a bill to ensure paid family leave does not pass, children go without childcare or parents quit their jobs. When a bill to raise the minimum wage does not pass, a family goes without a car or without food. When the standard for harassment is so high, women are forced to choose between their housing and their safety, their jobs and autonomy over their bodies. You deny their children the best schools or school choice. You deny them promotions and leverage to change their lives and the lives of others. In Vermont, Asian American women make 64 cents on the dollar as compared to their white male counterparts. Ask anyone to think about this disparity in the context of the larger scheme of discrimination, and they might tell you that 36 cents difference is really not that significant. But 36 cents amounts to a lifetime loss of over $700,000. What is the value of that? That is a very healthy and generous investment portfolio. It is a gorgeous house, 2 beautiful homes, or 3 very nice houses. It's an inheritance that you can leave your kids. It is the difference between having money and making money. It is a ticket out of generational poverty. But to all women, BIPOC women, transgender women, women who are mothers, and women who are mothers to all children in Vermont, the meaning of that 36 cents is not lost upon us. The global pandemic and social unrest of this past year has shined a light on this country and the institutions that hold up privilege, wealth, and men. Institutions that leave so many of us behind. But the times are upon us to change. In fact, we can no longer afford not to. When all different types of women show up in government and positions of power, the tides turn. We draw from our experiences to find compassion, empathy, will, but most importantly, fortitude to change that which many in our community have found impossible to change. This is the power of representation. Thank you so much.